Over the last 2 weeks, I had the privilege and the honor of teaching the book of Joshua to the students here at Calvary Chapel Bible College, Peru.
Welcome to the classroom, Presley.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, what?
One of the better moments that we had in class was when we talked about Rahab. In order to explain how great this story is, we need to start at the beginning. It all began when Joshua sent 2 spies out from Shittim to Jericho to spy out the land, and they came to a house of a woman named Rahab, who was a prostitute. Rahab showed faith in that she hid the spies. And when she had dismissed the guards, she went up to the roof and she began to talk to them, and she expressed why she had hid them. And one of the things she said was this: "For the Lord your God, he is God in the heavens above and on the earth beneath." So right in the middle of this wicked polytheistic city, God was in this woman's room, pursuing her, receiving a response of faith. So as the story goes, they are let down the window, they zoom over to the mountains, they rush back over the river and back to the camp. Victory, hallelujah. Next scene. So this is the historical mound that represents the ancient city of Jericho, surrounded by the modern city of Jericho. And where's Rahab in this now? She is resting. She's completely trusting that even though the entire city is going to go up in flames any minute, she is going to be carried away and rescued out of it. Archaeology actually shows that this is what happened. On the north side of the city of Jericho, there were walls that stayed up, and those walls have evidence of having houses connected to them. And now we come to Jericho. In the final verses of Joshua chapter 6, it says 3 times specifically that they made sure they brought out Rahab and her father's household alive. Now it says that she has lived in Israel to this day. But the question is, how well was she accepted in Israel, this prostitute from the city of judgment in the land of Canaan? To understand the answer to this question, we need to go back a little ways. In Genesis, we're introduced to a character named Judah, who ends up having children by his daughter-in-law, Tamar. Sketchy. Now, despite this, it says of Judah, "The scepter shall not depart from him, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet." The tribe of Judah was to be the kingly tribe. Now, Judah and Tamar had a son, Perez, who had Hezron, who had Amminadab. Amminadab had Ram, and then Nahshon. Now, the Bible doesn't say much about any of these people except for one. It says a little bit about Nahshon. Nahshon was the chief of the tribe of Judah, the greatest man of the greatest tribe. Nahshon had a son named Salmon, and Salmon is the one who married Rahab. Imagine a talk around the tribe of Judah as it was discovered that the son of the chief was dating the ex-prostitute from Jericho. And guess who Salmon and Rahab had together? Boaz. And Boaz married Ruth. Now, where do you think Boaz learned to look past the racial divisions and look to the heart of a person? Now take a look at the determination that Boaz had to accept Ruth. He said, "As the Lord lives, I will redeem you." Boaz and Ruth had Jesse, who then had David, King David. David reached a level of love and acceptance that even included those who otherwise might be his enemy. So it's no surprise that God chose this line to be the representative line from which the Messiah would come, the son of the chief, who grabbed us, a prostitute like Rahab, out of the middle of judgment, the city of Jericho. We're not going to just live in heaven with him. He made us his bride, the son of the chief, the son of God. As it says in Ephesians 1:6, we are accepted in the beloved. And so returning to the question, how was Rahab accepted?
El universo entonó. Cantamos, tú eres grande, bueno y santo. La luna declara tu gran majestad. Soy tan indigno y aún me llamas por siempre, oh Dios. Mi corazón te cantará.
Fully accepted. And so are we. wow. Can you do that? In no way am I relating in this video Ivy to Rahab. I'm relating myself to Rahab and Ivy to the great prince who decided to accept me, the great sinner. Ivy, smile.